Hey guys, we're back again. Hope everyone's doing all right. Hope you had a good weekend. We're going to do another spooky reaction video. We're going back to Slap Time. This one's no one can make sense of this creepy footage. Here's why. Let's hope there's some good creepy stuff. Let's hope it's all new stuff that we haven't seen before. If you wouldn't mind popping by Slap Time's channel and dropping them a sub, be grateful for that. The link is in the description. And while you're there, hit the thumbs up on this video. Try and draw some views in. I'll be grateful for that. In the meantime, let's get the cans on, give it a watch, and let's hope we get scared, shall we?
How you doing? I'm Callan and this is Slapped Ham. You're about to see some of the scariest content going around the internet, so hit that subscribe button and get ready for more freaky videos. Just like this. In chilling footage uploaded to TikTok by user Ghosts of Britain, paranormal investigator Sarah interacts with Elizabeth, a doll reputedly among the world's most haunted.
So, you two have had a couple of months to get to know each other. Is there anything either of you want to say?
As Sarah waves a jester stick in front of Elizabeth, the doll appears to become agitated, and a mysterious voice is audibly captured on the recording device, seemingly emanating from nowhere.
What is that?
Housed at the Haunted Objects Museum in Rotherham, South Yorkshire, Elizabeth is allegedly possessed by the spirit of a jilted bride. Her notoriety has grown through reports of violent encounters, specifically targeting men. Investigator Lee Steer, who purchased Elizabeth from eBay for £866, personally experienced burning sensations and pentagram-shaped scratches during a museum investigation, corroborating similar claims from at least 17 other men. Women, notably, have remained unharmed. Elizabeth's reported paranormal activities extend beyond physical assaults. Museum staff and investigators claim she has triggered fire alarms, moved objects independently, caused electronic disturbances, and even produced specific words like bride and haunting in video recordings. One investigator even reported feeling an unseen force grab his shirt and seeing fleeting apparitions during a live session. The origin of Elizabeth's malevolent behaviour remains speculative. Steer theorises her animosity stems from mistreatment by a man or a tragic past, possibly exacerbated by the museum's recent addition of artifacts from the Conjuring film series. Elizabeth's eerie presence continues to intrigue and unsettle museum visitors, solidifying her position as a focal point in paranormal folklore. So, has Elizabeth's voice really been captured on camera in this video? Listen to the audio one more time and let me know what you can hear in the comments section below.
I don't know if she's been in some of the ghost hunting videos I've watched. It's a bit intriguing, I guess, with all the haunted doll stuff. But of all of them, that's probably one of the prettier ones we've seen. Most of them are bloody grotesques, and well, Annabelle's a daft old rag doll thing, isn't it? But the whole transference of the spirit into an object and things, I suppose it's been around for forever. There's a lot have been debunked over the years, but I mean, again, I would still like to believe in stuff, so I'm still open-minded and all that. But we'll see if there's any further updates on that one.
In January 2025, a Carrollton, Texas homeowner experienced a disturbing encounter when a stranger wearing a red-horned mask appeared at her front door, holding a cardboard sign referencing Revelation 21-15. The incident, captured by the home's Ring security camera, occurred around 8 p.m, while the homeowner and her husband were out for dinner. Upon receiving a notification from the security system, the homeowner viewed the footage and was alarmed by the masked individual's presence. The Bible passage cited on the sign describes the final judgment and the defeat of Satan, adding to the unsettling nature of the encounter. The homeowner promptly contacted the Carrollton Police Department. However, by the time officers arrived, the individual had left the premises. Police filed a report but stated that no crime had been committed, as the person did not trespass or cause any damage. They assured the community that they would continue to monitor the situation and encourage residents to report any suspicious activity. The incident has left the homeowner feeling unsafe in her own home. She expressed fear about both leaving and staying in the house, highlighting the emotional impact of the experience. Neighbours in the Indian Creek area of Carrollton have also expressed concern, with some noting that such an event is unprecedented in their community. The unsettling footage has circulated on social media platforms, prompting discussions about personal safety and the potential motives behind the masked individual's actions. While some speculate that it may have been a prank, others are troubled by the ominous message conveyed. Authorities continue to investigate and remain vigilant in ensuring the safety of the neighbourhood.
Weird. You can imagine what would happen around here if somebody went around giving messages like that. It'd be on the news the next night, found somewhere. But, yeah, again, weird. But again, people being creepier than the paranormal by the looks of it.
On the evening of November 26, 1977, an extraordinary event disrupted Southern Television's regular programming across parts of southern England.
Rhodesian nationalist leader Bishop Abel Muzorewa has accepted Mr. Smith's offer to negotiate an internal settlement based on one man, one vote.
During the evening news at around 5:10 p.m, the audio signal was unexpectedly hijacked for approximately 6 minutes. Viewers heard a distorted voice claiming to be Vrillin, speaking as a representative of the Ashtar Galactic Command.
This is the voice of Allah, representative of the Ashtar Galactic Command, speaking to you.
The message delivered by Vrillin urged humanity to abandon its weapons and embrace a path of peace and higher consciousness, warning of the potential dangers of continued aggression and destructive behavior.
I think
Vrillin's
I
calm
remember
but distorted
hearing
voice encouraged humanity to unite, evolve spiritually, and join what he described as a galactic community. The unusual message ended with an assurance that we of the Ashtar Galactic Command thank you for your attention. Immediate investigations identified the source of the interruption as a signal hijack at the Hannington transmitter, which rebroadcast signals from the primary Rowridge transmitter. Experts concluded that someone had broadcast a stronger signal onto the transmitter's frequency, temporarily overriding the legitimate broadcast. Despite thorough inquiries, the perpetrator of this elaborate hoax was never identified, and no one has come forward to claim responsibility in the decades since.
It's impressive.
The event quickly captured public imagination, becoming a topic of fascination and debate within UFO enthusiast circles, conspiracy theorists, and paranormal researchers. While technical explanations point clearly to human intervention, many continue to ponder the incident's deeper implications or potential extraterrestrial origins. The Vrillin message remains an enduring mystery in broadcasting history, often referenced as an iconic example of signal intrusion and the cultural fascination with the possibility of extraterrestrial communication.
Bearing in mind the technology available to the public at that point probably wasn't as impressive as it is now. So it probably was some quite a big achievement to actually do that as a hoax, if that was the case. It is impressive. Good work.
In this unsettling segment, we explore a chilling photo shared by Red's Creepy Clips on Facebook, capturing what many believe is a ghostly presence. The photo's owner recounts a strange experience that occurred while visiting a friend's trailer in Pennsylvania during the local Slovenian festival. They later discovered that long ago a tragic incident occurred nearby involving a little girl who had drowned in the river. While taking a seemingly innocent Snapchat photo of their friends posing together, the uploader insists no one else was behind the group at the time. Yet mysteriously, a blurred and indistinct figure of what appears to be a little girl emerged in the background of the
Dead
photo.
eyes.
Following the encounter, the group experienced increasingly strange phenomena. The most prominent was flickering street lights, which would occur every time they passed by, creating a chilling sensation. Astonishingly, this strange activity seemed to follow them home to Ohio, continuing for several days. The uploader later awoke one morning with a strange mark on the back of their neck, an unexplained, unsettling imprint that was definitely not a bug bite. After several weeks, the mark faded and the streetlights ceased flickering.
Weeks.
The uploader shared their story, stating, "I'm not sure if she was trying to communicate or if she felt some connection to us. What stands out is that her face in the photo is indistinct, and I feel a chilling sensation whenever I see it." Was this the spirit of the drowned girl trying to reach out? Or was it simply a series of eerie coincidences? Whatever the truth, this photo and the experiences surrounding it remain haunting and deeply unsettling.
I mean, it's quite clear, and it seems to be posing on the banister thing there, the real. I mean, to be fair, it looks like it's sort of twilighty time, so if they've got the flash on the camera and the natural light, then it might have a dodgy effect. But they claim there was nobody else there, so I don't know. Creepy, but I think it's just a kid. Let us know what you guys think. Let us know if I'm wrong.
Residents of the Isle of Lewis in Scotland's Outer Hebrides have been experiencing a mysterious and persistent low-frequency noise known locally as the Hebridean hum.
There's been a few of these as well with the...
Since its appearance
like
in early
sinister.
2025, this droning sound measured at around 50 Hz, just at the threshold of human hearing, has caused significant distress, leading to sleep disruption, headaches, and anxiety among affected individuals. Although not all residents can hear the noise, those who do report profound discomfort, prompting a widespread community response. Dr. Lauren Grace Kirtley, a local resident and university lecturer, has created a Facebook group titled the Hebridean Hum Low Frequency Noise Disturbance Action and Support Group, which now boasts over 300 members. Using specialized acoustic equipment, residents have successfully recorded the noise, confirming its persistent low-frequency characteristics.
I was going to say, you'd think there wouldn't be much sort of industrial areas around there if it's like, I mean, fair enough, there might be oil rigs and wind turbines and stuff out to sea, but you wouldn't associate sort of the Highlands with industrial zones, but maybe I'm wrong.
Initially, suspicion fell on the Battery Point Power Station in Stornoway, but the hum continued even after the facility ceased operation, eliminating it as the source. Alternative theories under consideration include marine or geological activities, such as oceanic wave interactions, underwater communications, or micro-earthquakes. Given the island's coastal location, marine sources are considered particularly plausible. Additionally, electromagnetic interference from communication towers and radar installations has been suggested based on similar phenomena elsewhere. Noise and vibration expert Jeff Leventhal recommended cognitive behavioral therapy, CBT, for managing stress-induced perceptions of the hum, but residents have largely rejected this suggestion, expressing frustration at what they perceive as dismissal of their experiences. Globally, similar hum phenomena have been documented in places such as Taos, New Mexico, Windsor, Ontario, Bristol, UK, and Auckland, New Zealand. Causes in these locations have ranged from industrial activities to electromagnetic and geological sources, with many cases remaining unresolved. Authorities, including the Western Isles Council, continue to investigate the Hebridean hum. Community members actively collaborate, determined to identify the cause and restore tranquility to their island. Researchers emphasize the complexity of such phenomena, suggesting a multifaceted combination of natural, anthropogenic, physiological, and psychological factors likely contributes to these unexplained noises. Ongoing interdisciplinary research aims to provide further insights into this enigmatic global issue. In this
Yeah, it's curious, like. I'm sure there was quite a few in America. There was a few videos, but like it was like something out of Silent Hill because it was like foggy and misty and stuff at the time, and all you could hear was this in the background, like just really unsettling. I didn't realise there was any UK reportings of it, but apparently there was Scotland and Bristol included in that little report there, so maybe worth looking into. Whether it's industrial or not, I don't know, but what else could it be? Let us know.
chilling segment, we examine a mysterious set of photographs posted to the Ghosts of London Facebook page. Captured at Antoine's restaurant, one of the oldest establishments in New
this one a while
Orleans,
back.
these images contain something truly unnerving. The historic building housing Antoine's wasn't always a fine dining establishment. It previously served as a jail, adding an eerie backdrop to the story. During a tour of the restaurant's famed wine cellar, the photographer took a photo of someone bidding on wine in an online auction. At the time, only 3 people were physically present: the auction participant, the tour guide, who was not in the frame, and the photographer. However, upon reviewing the photos the following day, the photographer discovered something unsettling: a mysterious figure standing silently in the background. This ghostly presence was not visible or noticed by anyone during the time the photo was taken. Could this shadowy figure be a lingering spirit connected to the building's storied past as a former jail, or perhaps an entity attached to Antoine's long and fascinating history? The chilling image raises questions about who or what might still haunt the hidden corners of this historic New Orleans restaurant.
Pretty impressive, that one, to be fair. You'd like to think they're not just bullshitting and there was somebody else there with them, like, but apparently there was like a series of photos taken in quick succession and they only appeared on like one of them or something. Gets you thinking. I do like the old photos and stuff though. It sort of brings it back to where it all started for me, and it's good. Let us know what you guys make of it. I'm sure we've seen that one quite some time
This
ago.
compelling video footage was reportedly captured by a 72-year-old farmer walking his dog in Devon, England on March 5th, 2011.
Quite a bit UK stuff in this one. It's good.
According to the farmer, he noticed an unidentified flying object silently moving behind the trees nearby. Grabbing his camera, he managed to film the UFO as it drifted steadily behind several trees before suddenly accelerating skyward at extraordinary speed. Notably, this footage was uploaded to YouTube in 2011, a period when video editing technology was significantly less accessible, making elaborate hoaxes harder to pull off convincingly. Interestingly, the video's description hints at a deeper story. The uploader, identified as Patricia, mentioned that everyone involved in witnessing the event had agreed to interviews, with the promise of future uploads revealing more details. However, no further videos or interviews ever appeared on the channel, deepening the mystery surrounding this event. Viewer reactions to this footage have varied. One commenter shared, "Seems pretty real to me. I've also been a witness of that kind of event. The silence and the speed is a normal thing. Great footage." This sentiment is echoed by others who find the video's authenticity compelling. Could this remarkable footage from Devon genuinely capture a UFO in action, or is it more likely an elaborate hoax? While definitive answers remain elusive, the video's detail and context continue to intrigue viewers and enthusiasts alike.
The way it goes up, it seems to pop in front of the tree. I could be completely wrong. But when it's moving along, it's sort of behind the trees and it looks fairly legit. But when it shoots up into the sky, it seems to pop in front of every... It could just be me in the perception, and I mean, it's not the best of quality as per, but it seems to jump a layer, shall we say. Just roll it
Footage
back
from
touch.
Devon genuinely capture a UFO in action, or is it more likely an elaborate hoax? while definitive
See, this bit,
answers remain
it's sort of, you can see the trees in front of it. And
elusive. The video's
it does
detail
seem to be quite
and context continue to intrigue
legit, but at this point
viewers.
here, I guess there's only really this bit, but it just seems, I don't know, that seems to change.
An enthusiast.
Just
So-
before it. I don't know. We've got the streak appearing already before it's even.
What?
And then it's gone.
Like.
I don't know. There was no use guys make of that one. The dog seems to react, but it could just be getting called.
In April 2025, Michael Kratsios, director of the White House Office of Science and Technology Policy under the Trump administration, made headlines with a provocative claim during his keynote address at the Endless Frontiers Retreat in Austin, Texas. He stated that US technologies now permit the nation to manipulate time and space, a
Is that the clock in Prague? The astronomical clock.
phrase that quickly ignited widespread speculation and debate. Kratsios's assertion was part of a broader discourse on revitalizing American innovation. He lamented a perceived stagnation in technological advancement compared to the mid-20th century, attributing this slowdown to regulatory constraints and a departure from ambitious national projects. While he did not provide specific examples, his speech referenced advancements in artificial intelligence, biotechnology, and semiconductor technologies as areas of significant progress. The phrase manipulate time and space was interpreted by many as a metaphor for the transformative potential of modern technologies to overcome traditional limitations in communication, transportation, and productivity. However, the lack of clarification led to a flurry of online discussions, with some taking the statement literally, suggesting possibilities ranging from time travel to teleportation. In the aftermath, commentators and experts called for a clearer explanation of Kratsios's remarks to prevent misinformation and unwarranted speculation. While the idea of manipulating time and space remains within the realm of science fiction, Kratsios's comments highlight the ongoing dialogue about the role of government in fostering innovation and the need for transparent communication about technological advancements. Coming up in our
Impressive.
last segment, in just a few seconds, we take a look at a potentially haunted pub
Make it
in
a
England.
TARDIS.
But before we do, remember to subscribe to our channel and turn on all channel notifications. That way you'll be in the loop every time we upload our scary and weird clips.
Another UK one?
In 2017, surveillance footage from an unidentified UK pub known as The Castle captured compelling paranormal activity, including objects inexplicably flying off tables. This intriguing event adds to the folklore surrounding several UK pubs bearing the same name, each famed for its ghostly tales. The Castle pub in Halton, Cheshire, adjacent to the ruins of the historic Halton Castle, reportedly experiences numerous supernatural occurrences. Built with original 300-year-old prison cells beneath it, visitors and staff frequently report unexplained sounds and
I do love
apparitions,
old buildings like
especially
that.
in the former courtroom area now serving as the restaurant and bar. Manchester's Castle Hotel, established in 1776, is renowned for sightings of a spectral showgirl and the ghostly figure of the Weary Coachman. Patrons claim to hear phantom singing and mysterious footsteps echoing through its Victorian halls. The Castle Inn in Upper Castle Combe, Wiltshire, dating back to the 12th century, has its own eerie legends, including a glowing orb that traverses hallways and the apparition of an elderly woman watching over the inn. Lastly, the Castle Inn in Castleton, Derbyshire is reputedly haunted by the spirit of a jilted bride, and another woman rumoured to be buried beneath the building's foundations, contributing to reports of eerie experiences from guests. These various castle pubs across the UK continue to enrich local folklore, captivating both skeptics and believers with their enduring ghost stories. If you know which castle pub this mysterious footage was captured in, please let us know in the comments section below.
Pretty cool.
Now if you want to watch some
And there you go, guys. Let us know what you guys made of them. I say there was lots of UK ones. It makes a change. We haven't seen any of them before, really. There was the one of the photo, which we've seen prior, but most of this other stuff was new and good, so quite impressed with that. Let us know what you guys make of any of those clips. I might have to have a look into these castle pubs and see if there's any around here. See what the crack is. But yeah, in the meantime, guys, do appreciate you all coming by. Thanks for taking time out to watch, and I shall catch you in the next one. See you guys.